Here I have laid out plain hunt on 6 from the treble. The white pieces represent hand strokes, black pieces represent backstrokes. If you look in the columns here, you can see the blows in the same place. Places that are hand strokes on the way up are backstrokes on the way down. Only 2 of those. And places that are backstrokes on the way up are hand strokes on the way down. There are 3 total speeds for bringing plain hunt on 6, or on any other number. One is round speed, when you're leading and lying at the back. Then there is hunting up speed, which is slower, and hunting down speed, which is faster. These 3 speeds are not very different from each other. Within each speed, it should feel pretty similar to bringing within a different speed. The only really big changes should be the blows where you change from one speed to a different one. The most significant changes are going to be switching to hunting up or hunting down, and those are controlled by these backstrokes. Right. Right here. Unless your backstrokes and rounds are already putting you at the balance point, you might need to pull this, you will need to pull this backstroke a little bit more so that you can wait for hunting up. This backstroke should be very gentle so that you can hunt down. You do have some smaller speed changes that happen on hand strokes, and those are switching back to round speed. Right. These hand strokes might need to be a little stronger than your rounds hand stroke pulls, so that you can keep going slowly and hunt up. But then here, this backstroke needs to be a bit quicker. So this might need to be a little bit gentler. These ones are going to be at one speed, but then here you want to slow down a little bit. So you might need to pull that one a little bit more. But those are smaller changes than the backstroke changes here. The combinations in plain hunt of what place you're in, what direction you're hunting, and what stroke you're on are the same for all of the bells. Here I've laid out plain hunt on 6 from the 2 to compare it to the treble's path. It's basically the exact same thing, just 2 rows later. Right, so here's rounds staying in second place, but then we've got leading, handstroke and backstroke, and then the pattern of handstrokes and backstrokes is the same for the places on the way up, lying at the back, and again the same on the way down. Because the last row in rounds before the method starts is a backstroke, we can look at each backstroke in the treble's path to figure out how you would start from a different bell. So, the treble is starting from this backstroke in rounds. The first backstroke actually in the plain hunting is this one in third place. So if you were ringing the 3, you would be starting from here. You would go up or out. The next backstroke is here in 5th place. If you're bringing the 5, you would also go up to lie at the back. Then we've got a backstroke in 6th place. If you're bringing the 6, this is where you start. You start going down. In plain hunt on 6, your rounds are sort of equivalent to lying at the back. But this is actually true for plain hunt on any number. Even if there were extra places up here, the 6 here would still be a backstroke when you're hunting down. So if you are bell number 6, you start plain hunt by going down. Here's the next backstroke in 4th place, also starts going down. Here's the backstroke in 2nd place, starts by leading.